Hello guys, we are here again to talk about Nigeria. Today, this issue is very, very important because we are trying to provide solution how we can stop insecurity. We must stop it. We must look for a solution to end insecurity in Nigeria. Well, before we go to the main topic today, we want to thank you for all your support. We want you to continue to share, continue to subscribe to our channel, continue to like, drop your opinion. In fact, your opinion is very, very important to us. We are in this together. We will do this together. It's not a one-man thing alone, right? Every Nigeria is important, and all of us, our contributions are very, very germane. So today, we are trying to provide solution. We are going to talk about one way that Nigeria can stop insecurity completely. I don't know why the government is not thinking to this direction. We have made this suggestion before, but today we want to elaborate more on it. Technology is sure way to end insecurity. Worldwide is technology that they are using. I don't know why our military they are still standing on kinetic or non-kinetic ways. Technology is just the sure way, bro. If we must end this insecurity, we must embrace technology. We must adopt all the new ways of doing things, the devices that are available, and every means that technology has provided. We must follow all the routes to the later. Yes, why we believe so much that technology can solve this problem is because everybody today is using one means or one device or the other. The kidnappers, the Boko Haram, everybody that is into criminality is using technology. Even you at home, you that is watching me, what are you using to watch me? It's either you are using a tablet, a phone. One thing is sure, is technology you are using. There's nobody that can be out of the radar of technology today. So if we must solve any problem, we must embrace technology 100%. So let's go to location. Location is germane in this topic. Location is key. If you on your phone, you discover that in the setting, there is a place called location, Google location. And I tell you why. This location is very important. Most people turn off their location and nothing happens. You continue to use your phone. But for us, as Nigerians, to end insecurity, we must find a way to stop people from turning off their location. Because if you turn off your location, you can commit crime and go scot-free. People will not know the area you are. People will not know whether you are in Nigeria or abroad. So for Nigerian government, I don't know why they still allow telecommunication companies to allow people to turn off their location freely at will when we are having insecurity. I think the most important thing the government needs to do now is to sign an executive order mandating telecommunication companies to default that function, to make it not usable, so that people can no longer use that function to turn off their location. They should make it in such a way that if you turn off your location, your network will automatically go off. That is a sure way, because the moment you turn off your location, you turn it off, your network will go off automatically. It is possible. It is just for the network providers to now bring in one or two technology and add it, so that it will become very, very, very effective. This is sure. I am convinced, because most countries who are highly concerned about their security, they are using all these functions to ensure that they cope criminality. Yes. So if we are able to achieve that, we can now move to SIM card. We can move to SIM card. This is SIM card, bro. Till today, only I'm still surprised why Nigerians can register 1 million SIM card. One person can register 1 million SIM card, and the government is not bothered about it. The government is not seeing it as a security threat, because I don't know the rationale or the sense behind it that one person can continue to register SIM, throw the SIMs at will, go back and register more. It's not helping the country. As a matter of fact, it's a security risk. So the government should make a law or an executive order mandating all the telecommunication company to restrict the buying of SIMs, that no individual can own more than 2 SIMs in one network. This is a sure way to cope kidnapping, because these guys have multiple SIMs. When they use this one, they throw it, they go back and buy another one. If you buy and you throw it, you have to go back for recovery. If not, you will not have SIM to use. For a company to operate, the law will provide provision for a company that one of the directors that is registered with CAC can apply for multiple SIMs. The government can track all the SIMs to that person. So any day there is problem, the government can easily call the company and pick all the directors, because they must be in the know. All the directors must sign the letter so that their signatures will be there. Then one person will provide his biometrics for all the SIMs that the company will request from. This is one sure way to cope insecurity and criminality. Then another one is private numbers. You see, there are codes that we have, that if you enter the code, your number will go private. Such functions should no longer exist in Nigeria, because a lot of people, fraudsters and all that, kidnappers, they also use this function very well. You will just stay and see somebody is calling you, no number. So why will you allow such act to continue in our network? I think the best way to do is any number that has gone private, the network should automatically knock the number off. That number cannot go through the network. So they should make sure that that function no longer exists in Nigerian network. Once that is done, nobody can hide his number again to call. So we have been able to address that problem. All this criminality, fraudsters that will use different identity, that will be taken care of. You know, there are apps that are existing right now that you will stay and create a number as if it's a foreign number. A lot and lot of fraudsters are using these means to defraud people, to deceive people, to mislead people. Even in India, they are controlling those apps. Why can't we control them? I don't know whether the Ministry of Interior is thinking, the minister is thinking about recent innovation to cope criminality. It is really, really disappointing. And I think if we adopt this system, we are going to reduce criminality by 60%. There are special phones criminals are using, like Turaya and all that. Why are we still allowing those special phones to exist in Nigeria, when we know that 80 to 90% of the people who are using these special phones, they are criminals? I've never seen any businessman that is using a special phone. It's only criminals that you see them using special phones, because those phones are created for special operations, like kidnapping. You understand? Like kidnapping. That is the reason why they create, so that you cannot track those phones. And any phone that cannot be tracked should not exist in Nigerian network. It's as simple as that. These are cheap ways to tackle insecurity. I don't know why they are spending billions looking for aircraft, looking for these ballistic missiles, looking for this, when there are little things the government is supposed to do, and they have not done it. If the government can adopt this style, we will reduce insecurity in Nigeria by 60%. We've done research on it. We have seen that other countries are using it. China, India, and Russia. And these countries are safe. Nigeria also can be safe if we are deliberate in our policy.